Okay, so I was sitting around and then I kind of hear this loud bang outside. And I go out there and I see this dilapidated box. I bring that in the house, open it up, and what do we have inside? Dragons Downs Native and Legends. If you got Dragons Downs, if you like games like Magic Realm, Roombound, second, third edition, Overland Travel, you might want to stick around and check it out because we're about to open this bad boy. So let's see. I've got Dragons Down. I kind of bought it on what's that? Spur of the moment whim purchase because I thought it looked good. I think Dungeon Dive probably did a video talking about how great it was, and of course, I got suckered in, so I ended up buying it. So I played it one time, but I was kind of waiting to get the expansions, and I happened to see. I think maybe it was the Kickstarter. I don't remember if it was the Kickstarter or if it was done a different way. GameFound, I don't remember, but they still had like the late edition. So I did the late entry just like a couple months ago, and it's here already. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. I have fun with the first game when I played it. The rules at first were a little bit complicated. Like you almost have to I had to play it one time to kind of get the rules down, but once you get into the flow, it's pretty fun. But I felt like it was like missing a little bit of something. So I'm hoping this expansion is supposed to have some rules around natives, adding a little bit NPC flavor, some story. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Looks like there's an Eastern Reaches expansion that's going to come out. Now, one bad thing, if my box was a little banged up that it came in, and there is like a little dent in the box top. So I'm not too happy about that. If anybody else has issues with their shipment. All right, so let's see. Here, wait, does this? Well, it looks like this top of this is kind of a little bit stuck together. Hiring of natives, subject to haggling with natives. Dragons Down Legends, expanded enchantment, optional rules, native reference, and oh, see, yeah, there's like an issue here. So this is what happens when you're doing it live. So this book, you can see this first page, it's kind of stuck together. I don't know why it's stuck. If I should tear it, I don't want to tear it, but it's like it did not get creased properly. So hopefully the company that sends that out, they can check. But this copy definitely that's stuck together. Probably have to take a razor blade and go through it. So that's a bit of a downer as well. I could cut it open with the knife. So the first page and the last page seem like they did not get properly edited. So I don't know, maybe they'll send out replacement books. But that's the first thing. All right. Merchant tabs here. And these are like the pieces that when you pick the different terrain areas you're going to go through, it has these options of merchants, what they can give you: armor, fortune tellers, peddlers, mystics. So some more options there with the treasures and things that they have assigned. Oh, you can see this. Yeah, so this must have been thudded around or dropped. The punch board is half punched out. So I'll have to go through here and get these. Here's the little tokens for the guys. Right there. Inn, campfire. Look through that. Okay, well, it's starting out a bit rough. Hopefully the gameplay helps make up for some of these little production quality issues we're coming across right now. It still has a good storage system in here. So once I get all this squared away, we should be able to get that sorted out. And then we got our treasure cards. We'll open those in a second. These are these are the carriers for the monster tokens. The chip tokens, these things, which are natives. We've got some more cubes in here. Different colors. Let's see what else. Okay. Couple pair of dice. 4 green, 2 white die. So I think green is haggling. White, I think white is extra monster die. Let me see. Haggling with natives. Okay, that's the green die. Oh, I hate that I'm gonna have to do this, but I'm gonna end up having to like rip this or cut this thing open. Maybe I should grab some scissors. Let's see if I. Ooh. Yeah, it's gotta be cut open. Yep, it's gotta be cut open. Do I want to cut that open now? The suspense. Oh man, that is definitely. Let me see. Do I have some scissors around here? I hope that I am just not making a mental error in doing something that I'm not supposed to do. But yeah, that is rather unfortunate. Avert your eyes now. Don't look. There's a high chance that I may accidentally destroy this rule book. There we go. Player setup, native setup. Yeah, you need this first page. Native summoning. And the last page is like that too. The last page, the top two. I don't know if it didn't get laminated or the printer didn't stick to it. So think maybe throw a comment in the section if you have the same issue, so we can let Mr. B Games know that there was an issue with that. Ooh, it is. I did not realize there would be all this suspense when I opened that box. Okay. Yep. Riddle of the Imp, Collapse Passage, different things back there. Credits. That's unfortunate. That is rather unfortunate, but it's okay. Could be worse. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Where are we at? So we got this. The box here. We've got the dice. We've got our extra merchant token tile. Let's see. Do we want to do these tokens now? We've got some more of these tokens that came out of the cardboard setting. So Fortune, Adventures Corpse, Treacherous Ledge, Encampments. So we'll put all these. We'll put these here temporarily. And the one I opened. Right. Let's go ahead and open these. And let me see if I want to. Cards there. Just messing around a little bit. I probably shouldn't be messing around, but all right, let's see. So these white ones are natives. Blue should be, I think, extra hero. So there might be some extra hero cards in here. Villager. So maybe we'll open these first so we'll know what everything is. Different classes that you can be. All right, just try to get this plastic open. Let me see if I can. I have a slightly closer one. 3, 2. All right, so we've got our villagers. We're going to be dealing with some priests, wardens, dwarfs. Let me see if I sit this down here. And if I go down here, let's see. Let's mess with this just a tiny bit. And then we'll do some. All right, and then we'll just go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Knights, and then these are double-sided. I think they have slightly different things on both sides. Yeah, so Slayer Lord, Slayer Champion, Lord Paramount. Same for the dwarves, different things on each sides. We have some new classes. So we got Rogue, Executioner, and they have different loadouts. So like the Executioner on one side, leather helm, breastplate, battle axe, a spell, and 3 gold. And the other side, he gets an iron helm, a breastplate, a great sword, and a spell. Place kill monsters and natives here. Attempt to hire a native for 15 turns. Okay. So this is probably we'll have to read the rule book and see what these cards are for. Looks like probably one for each player. So this is maybe how you track natives killed or natives hired with some pricing. There's haggling, insults, results, different things that you can do. All right, some more natives. We've got the watch. They can be in the keep, mines, inns, or village. Soldiers, sell swords, rogues, elves, consul, and hashkers. And then we've got gnomes. I like the artwork for this game. All different versions, probably 4 for if you want to do your all gnome party. Revenge of the Gnomes. Okay. And we got wizard class. 2 spells, a staff, and 15 gold. Oh, this is the same on both sides. Yeah, it's the same. I think except the magic circles. No, they're the same. So yep. Wizard, outcast, necromancer, explorer, burgess, brigand, berserker, beastmaster. All right, those are those cards. Let's see, could probably fit these in here. They just drop right down there in the box. And we got some extra cards here. It's probably like treasures and items, things like that. I'm just going to flash through these because it'll take forever if I go through them. But just to give you an idea, we've got some new treasures. And we've got the Adventurer's Corpse, Deep Treasures. Deep Treasures, okay. So you could find an Adventurer's Corpse while you're there. Arcane Enigma, Champion's Blade. These are regular. These are all deep treasures. I don't know what's the best way to do it. Yep, these are all deep treasures so far. Deep treasures. Is this whole thing deep treasures? Hold on, let me start over. So deep treasures. We'll do that. Deep treasures. There's a treasure. So a bunch of deep treasures. A few regular treasures. Some spells. Some new missions. Some new items. Some new hero starting spells. Nice. More treasure. Probably back up a little bit. Just backing up a little bit. Missions. For wow, that's a lot more missions. That's great. Variability will be increasing quite greatly. Cruel kidnappers, blood offerings, jailbreakers, decapitators, proven rogues, ruthless. These are all the bad missions with the red. These are the neutral ones, I think. Alcohol, Bashkirian tools, crafting gear, Detrium, down payment, Eldritch Guilds, foul letters. Yeah, there's a lot. This is definitely going to add a lot of mission there. And then like the good missions, there's a couple of those in there. Plenty of treasures, potions, alchemical lures. Yeah. Okay, so you got a decent amount of treasures, a whole nother stack of deep treasures, all new things to find for your adventures and quests. And then I have to read, I'm not sure what the purple ones mean, but some of these cards are purple, so it's probably in the rules there. New starting spells, break spells, floating discs, open gates, tentacles, air sword, teleport, heals, charm. Good stuff. Some more items. Okay, got some staffs here. Okay, looks like these are all staffs. All right, so maybe for magic users. And then we got some regular spells here. Oh, did I already look at these? I think I did. All right, that's good. That is a good amount of new stuff to add to the adventure. Okay, it's got a couple of these tokens. I'm going to have to get these tokens organized. Mission. Treasure. And the box even has room for the tiles. It doesn't look like this expansion has any tiles, but it's got this place to put there, which is good because my original box, the tiles kind of leak over, so having extra room is definitely a good start. Treasures. Let's see. I'll do my treasures like that. All right, and then I think that just leaves these tokens. See how hard this is to get open. And then that'll be it. So yeah, I am excited to get this back to the table. I just tried it a couple of times because I really wanted to wait until the expansion came in. But so these blue ones are the new like player class tokens, like when we do executioner and necromancer and all those different things. So you just have the symbols for that on your token as you're moving across the game board. Then on the back side, it's X. I think if you get killed, you flip it to the X. This guy. Hopefully that is not too hopefully that's not too blurry. Let me try to get back down here maybe. And this guy, oh, that looks pretty scary. Scary stuff. All right, and then it looks like we have a few enemies here. Oh, that's what I like to see, the classic. Give me some good skeletons to fight any day. Animated skeletons. Looks like we got a gaggle of those. We've got Statue of the Templar. That could be interesting. Imp. Oh. And animated skeleton. Okay. All right, so that is all of hero tokens, a couple added monsters, and you would just slot those guys in here. You just put them in this little carrying case that it comes with. Right, and then this will be the natives. So you can see it starts off with the Bashkar 3. So there's probably 3 of those guys. Let me see if I can get this open. These guys should all be able to go in here. All right, let's see. Making a mess. Too many natives. All right. So we got our Bashkar 3. Oh, these are not in alphabetical order. Okay. Bashkar 3. Soldier. Oh, it's in 3. Cell sword. See that a little bit closer there. And then these guys can also flip and have different stats on the other side. So we got those three. We got rogues, rogue leader, Bashkir 2, soldier 2, sellsword 2. And what you do, you just make the stack on the game, and then that's what it'll be. Rogue 3. You can stack them. Rogue 4, rogue 3, rogue 2, rogue leader. And we got Bashkir 5. Stack those up. Watch leader. Sellswords. Rogue. Elf. Different stats there for that guy. Right, so we got the Bakshers, we got the soldiers, we got the sellswords, we got the rogues, we got the different elves. Elf 1, elf 2, okay. We got the Bashkir leader. We'll go on top of these guys. You can see it's got different art for the leader and everybody else. That's cool. Soldier leader. Same thing, regular soldiers. Soldier leader there, and then regular soldier there. All right, elves, we got that. Elf 4, elf, where'd I put the rest of the elves? Rogue leader, rogues, rogues, sellsword, elf 3, elf 2, hesitation. Maybe it's friendly or something like that. I don't know. All right, and then we got the sellsword leader. We got the elf leader. The watch. Sellsword 7. There's plenty of sellswords for people to pick up and hire. Rogue 8. Rogues and sellswords will be populating the kingdom. Bashkars also. And definitely have a good number. Watch 2. And there's also, there's also natives in the original box set as well. Sellswords and Rogue 7. All right. We have got all those guys. Oh, that's not what I want. We got all those guys over there. Let's see here. All right. Cool. I think that's everything in the box. So we'll have to get this organized. One big downside is that rule book coming in that condition. The box was not shipped too tightly, so definitely don't like that. Don't like that, but we will work through those things. Always appreciate creators coming out with new games and doing their best to deliver quality products. So I know that it's not anything intentional. Let me see. Did I look at the back of the rule book? All right. Hiring natives, insults, native summoning. Okay. Gonna try to see if there was anything about those purple cards. New map tokens, civilization tokens, wilderness tokens, native rules, native summoning, hiring natives, hiring native in combat, legendary locations, appendix, expanded enchantment, interacting with legendary locations, native possessions. Okay. Treasure manifest, again, describing all the different treasures. So they're probably in here. Don't see anything about the purple cards. Infernal glyphs, the riddle of the imp. Okay. All right. Well, that is going to conclude our surprise video for today. We are just checking out Dragon's Downs Native and Legends. Let's see. Ooh, we'll have to punch these out. I'm feeling like I got to punch these out because they are halfway done. So we'll have to go through this and get everything organized. All right. Click playthrough, or I mean, click unboxing. looking forward to playing it. You guys also have this game, or if you think you'd like to see a playthrough, I'm not sure how big this would be on my back area to film, but if it gets a bunch of likes, I'll think about doing a playthrough of the game with the expansion. All right, as always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.